The views and opinions expressed do not necessarily reflect those of Access Fort Wayne, the Allen County Public Library, or any other supporting groups. If you'd like to produce a show, call us at 260-421-1250.
This is David Sowards, and we're at the big magic show.
Hello, everybody. My name is Cliff Spar, and I'd like to welcome you to a night of magic. We have a couple people coming up. Unfortunately, one of our performers isn't going to be able to make it, but that's okay. We have a lot of great magic for you guys anyway. We have myself, we have the amazing Jerry Armstrong, we have Dick Stoner himself, so it's going to be a good night tonight, everybody. So, naturally, this begins the way that it all does. For my first trick, I will need a volunteer. You, ma'am, you already volunteered. Wonderful. Everybody give her a nice round of applause as she comes up here. And your name is Nancy?
Vicky.
Vicky. Okay. Wonderful. All right, now, Vicky, the way this begins, the way that most magic tricks do, we're going to ask you to pick a card. The way this is going to work, I'm going to riffle down the side of the pack like this. You're going to tell me to stop whenever, okay?
Stop.
Now, Vicky, I can see this card, so that's not a very good trick. So I want you instead to take this card, and I want you to go ahead and show it to everybody else here.
Two cups. Oh, I said it. I'm sorry.
I didn't hear you. I'm going a little bad in the left arm. No. Go ahead and just slide it somewhere into the middle of the pack.
Okay.
You can go ahead and show that one to the audience now.
Show this one to the audience.
Yeah, this one.
9.
Don't say what it is.
Don't know what it is.
I'm sorry. I'm not supposed to say that either, huh?
No. It's
I didn't know.
quite all right. Just go ahead and take any card you like. Show them, don't show me, and don't tell me either. You able to memorize your card, Vicky?
Yeah.
Okay, now, Vicky, go ahead and slide it back into the pack, face down. Now, Vicky, there are all sorts of ways that a magician can do this kind of thing. I could do a couple cuts and make your card magically jump up to the top, but naturally, that wouldn't be very good. That wouldn't be very entertaining if I just did something like that. What I really want you to do right now, Vicky, is I want you to take the pack, and I want you to shuffle them. You don't have to shuffle it very well, doesn't have to be very thorough, just a little kind of quick mix, whatever you can do.
Okay.
Just like that. Now, Vicky, I've been doing this a long time. I've become the president of the Fort Wayne Magic Club, no big deal. All I do real quickly, give them a little riffle, give them a little quick thing like that, and instantly your card jumps to the top. It was the Ace of Spades.
The car I had?
Was that the card you had?
No.
Oh, well. What I really wanted to show everybody was that, Vicky, this is a real, genuine pack of cards. It's not any kind of trick pack.
An ace of spades is like a picture of a lean black, I know. But I don't know how to say it.
Keep thinking of it. We'll see if we can get to it at the bottom of it in just a moment. But Vicky, maybe your card actually went to the bottom. Was it the 10 of diamonds? Well, Vicky, you see, the 10 of diamonds is actually a very popular card. I want to make sure if we have any 10 of diamonds fans in the audience, they would get their money's worth. Because, Vicky, what really happens is actually step on the pack of cards. The card jumps through my body, and it actually flies. It goes into my back pocket. It was, of course, was it the Queen of Spades?
No.
Well, it doesn't seem this is going very well at all. Vicky, the truth is, this is not a magic trick at all. In truth, it is a metaphor for life. Best laid plans of mice and men are sure to fail, Vicky. And sometimes things just don't quite work out the way that we're planning to. But wait, what's this? Behind your ear.
Oh.
Vicky,
Oh my God!
was your card the two of diamonds?
Oh, shit. That's it.
That is exactly what happened, Vicky.
Oh my God! You won.
Oh.
Vicky, you can.
I don't think you're wrong.
Okay,
Vicky, your seat is over here. Everybody give a round of applause to our new friend Vicky. Careful, watch your step. Wonderful, wonderful. I didn't become the president of the Four-Way Magic Club for no reason, after all. That's right. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I have one more that I'm going to do for you, then I'm going to bring out our next performer. I do need one more volunteer. Randy? Randy, are you much of a reader?
I'm a reader.
Okay, good. Actually, you know what, Randy? I'll make sure that you come up later.
Okay.
We're going to need somebody from the far, far back, though. Okay. Not Terry just yet. Terry's got something else coming up. Not you quite yet, sir. What's your name, ma'am?
Mary.
Mary? Everybody give Mary a round of applause.
Oh, Mary.
Now, Mary, you'll notice I have several books here. I'm a young millennial and I like to appeal to my demographic. We have maybe a few people here who love these movies. We have Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire. Mary, there's maybe some people who are a little bit more into kind of the spooky stuff. I'm not so much into that myself. I don't know if anybody here is really into that kind of thing, but if you want something that's a little more scary, we have Stephen King's The Shining. And finally, Mary, if you're not really into the supernatural at all, we have something that's a little bit more boring. We have Dan Brown's The Da Vinci Code. Mary, I want you to go ahead and pick one of these books, whichever one calls to you, whichever one you feel the most comfortable with. Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire. That's my favorite too. Mary, you can stand a little bit away. That way I don't see what you're going to open up the book to, okay? Now, Mary, what I want you to do is I want you to... Yes, absolutely. Because, Mary, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be doing an experiment in telepathy, the reading of minds. So what I need you to do, Mary, is I need you to open up the book and I need you to find a word. Not a character name or a chapter title. Those are far too easy for me to figure out. It needs to be just a really long, really impressive word. The biggest word you can find, okay? At least 7 or 8 or 9 letters,
Yep.
as many syllables and nouns and vowels as you can come up with. The biggest word you can find. You got it?
Mm-hmm.
You got one?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead and close the book. We do not need it any longer. Now, Mary, if you follow the instructions, your word has a lot of letters, yes? Now, I want you to take the first letter, and I want you to imagine an animal that begins with that letter, okay? I want you to imagine it big and strong and thoroughly right here. If it's got fur, I want you to imagine the color of the fur. If it's got scales, imagine the texture of the scales. Because, Mary, I'm going to attempt to reach into your mind, and I'm going to attempt to sketch a picture of your animal, okay? All right. Let's see if I can get this worked out. Mary, you'll have to forgive me, I'm not much of an artist, but I think I've come up with something. For the first time, Mary, what was your animal?
What was my animal?
What was your animal?
Elephant.
An elephant. Exactly what I figured it would be. Mary, this is for you. If this trick works out, it'll be a memento of a monumental magical moment. And if not, it'll be proof that magic is silly. But Mary, this is not about animals, this is about words. You remember what your word was. I want you to repeat the word in your mind. So I'm going to attempt to reach into your mind and I'm going to attempt to write your word on this notepad, okay? All right, there's no going back. And if this doesn't work out, I guess it's back to juggling. Mary, for the first time, what was your word?
Embarrassment.
Whew. Mary, I thought your word was going to be Epicurean. Which makes it that much more impressive that I wrote down embarrassment. Give it up for the lovely Mary, everybody. All right. That's all you need from me. I think we can go on to the real talent now. Ladies and gentlemen, our next performer, he actually gave me a card to make sure. Please welcome, from faraway lands, Mr. Bai Lee.
Glad you didn't do that exactly right. I asked you to say Mr. Bai Lee the Magnificent.
Well, I think we'll be the judge of that.
I will need 2 volunteers to come up.
There.
Come up forward. Come on. Someone who's not afraid of danger. And I need 2 people.
Oh, very damn not much.
Very good. Another helper?
What do I have to do?
Stand here beside your helper. What is your name?
Dean Romack.
Dean? And your name, sir?
Scott Walker.
Mr. Walker?
What's your name?
My name is Bai Lee. Stand like facing each other right here, so everybody can see each side. I need for you to tell folks what is this? What is it?
A banana.
Okay. A real banana, is that right?
That's right.
A ripe and real banana. Never peeled. Never peeled. Brand new. I'd like for each of you to hold one end out like that. Hold it between you. Hold it between you. You said you weren't afraid of danger. What have I got here?
Sword.
A sword. A very sharp sword, is that right?
Yeah.
No. Don't start lying now. A very dull sword, what do you say?
Dull sword.
Okay. Not afraid of danger, huh? Aye! 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 Which of you wants to peel that banana?
I'll let him.
Show it to everybody as you peel it. Peel it into this tray. What can you tell the folks about that banana?
It's been cut.
It's been cut
Away.
by magic.
There it is.
Everybody. Thank you, gentlemen. Now stay right there. I have more work for you. Are you guys good at arithmetic?
Not very well at it.
Well, let's get another helper who thinks they're good at
I'm good
arithmetic.
at it.
You're good at it?
Yeah.
Well, you stay up here nevertheless.
I'm not good at arithmetic.
You can still help. Who will come up that thinks they're good at arithmetic?
I'm good at it.
Okay, all right. Let's give this a try. This is an experiment in telepathy and mind reading. Will you hold this? It's just a book to write on. I want to give you a pen to write with.
I have to move this.
There's a pen to write with. What do we have here?
The Wall Street Journal.
A newspaper called the Wall Street Journal. A newspaper about money and finance, isn't it? That's what it is. I don't read this because the only thing I know about money is only borrow money from a pessimist because he won't expect you to pay it back. So what I'd like for you to do is to choose any one of these pages from the Wall Street Journal.
Yeah.
Any one of these pages, you make the choice. Any one, I don't care which one it is, pull it out so that you just have one sheet in your hand. Now that's good. Now on that piece of paper are 4 page numbers, front and back, 2 on one side, 2 on the other. I'd like for you to write down those page numbers and add them up. So look at what he's got there. The page numbers from the Wall Street Journal. 4 numbers, because there are 4 pages there. That was a free choice. I don't know what pages you selected. Four pages, 4 page numbers. And we're going to add them up. Don't tell me what they are. You need to keep it a secret. Now, when you add them up, I'd like you to write them in big the total in big letters so everybody can see it in a moment. Four numbers that I don't know what they are, and I don't know what they add up to.
Is it 12?
Don't say them out loud, if you can. This is about mind reading, and I hope you'll be able to read your mind after you've added those up silently.
2 and 6, 9.
Don't confuse them. Got a total? Got a total? I want you to just think of it. Got it in your mind? You're concentrating on it? Oh, don't tell it yet, because I need to read your mind as to what you're concentrating on. The number that you select, you added it up from random numbers on that page. You know, it would help if you would give me a little waves. Can you do this with your hands? Okay, I'm getting a number. It's starting with a 4, maybe 40, 40. I'm getting 42 from you. Is that correct?
No, 36.
Oh, 36, so close.
I'm 54, sir.
Oh, you are?
Yeah.
Thank you very much for your help. I appreciate it very much. You can return to your seat.
Did he have your number?
No, you didn't guess the right number.
No?
No, that didn't work too well. Let's see if I can astound you with this amazing feat. Who here has heard of Russian roulette? Somebody heard of Russian roulette? That's a deadly game of chance, isn't it? Here's a deadly game of chance. And madam, would you come up and help me? Can you tell everybody what we have right here?
That's a cork and a, what is that?
A nail.
A nail.
A nail. A spike. That would be dangerous, wouldn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
In a moment, I'm going to turn my back. What I want you to do is to mix these up so I will not know the position of the deadly nail.
Okay.
Okay? I turn my back. I want you to mix them up so I don't know where the position of the deadly nail is.
Okay.
This is called Chinese roulette. Now, I'm also reading your mind because you know where it is. And I'm just going to take chances with my hand and hopefully do it correctly.
Whoa.
That would have been dangerous if it would have been the spike.
Uh-huh.
Don't go away, I might need you. Do you know how to tie a tourniquet?
Boy.
Well, it's one of these two, isn't it? And you know which one it is and I don't.
You got a lot of faith in me. Ooh, that was close.
More applause? amazing feat. And Miss Terry is going to help me with this.
Miss Terry?
Come up front, Miss Terry. Big hand for Terry, please. I promised Terry this wouldn't be scary, but who knows what makes her scary. This is all about trust, okay? Now, we've never met before, right?
No.
So I don't know if you trust me. Confucius said, never trust a promise, never trust a promise made by someone who is drunk, hungry, or running for office. And I'm neither of those things, so I hope you can trust me. And your job is to be my student. I'm the master, you're the student. I'm sensei, you're a grasshopper.
Okay.
Okay? You do everything I do. Okay? So, I have here 2 cups and cola. I want you to take this cola and hold it way up high, like you're toasting the back of the room. This one, no, this one I've already filled up.
Okay.
I will do the same. I'm going to take some cola and toast the back of the room. Keep it up high. Next step is I'm going to put this on my head. You just observe, because you'll do this in a moment. I'm going to close my eyes, and I'm going to turn around in a circle. Okay? Did you see that?
Yeah.
Do you think you can do that?
Yeah, I'm gonna try.
Okay, put it on your head. Close your eyes. And turn slowly around in a circle. Very good. Next, we use the wand. And we say a magic word. Do you have a favorite magic word?
Abracadabra.
Okay, we'll use that one. Abracadabra. Now, are you scared?
No.
You're not scared. How's things up there?
Hopefully fine. I don't know.
How does it feel?
I feel like it's liquid.
Ah. Well, in that case, stay right there. Keep it there. In that case, we better do this.
Oh no.
Abracadabra.
Do I gotta really do it?
Oh, yes, ma'am.
Oh.
No.
That's what I was like. No. Michael, you laughing at me?
No.
Oh, it's safe.
Ha 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 ha!
Oh.
A hand for Terry, please, who is very trustworthy and trusting.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you for helping out.
Thank you.
Terry was very good.
Thank you. I was having
Ladies and gentlemen, the amazing, from faraway lands, the amazing Mr. Bai Lee. Next guy we got coming to the stage is probably, if I remember correctly, he was the first other magician I ever met. He's given me a lot of shows along the way. You can see him on public access, Magic Jerry. He does a lot of stuff on Weston's Playhouse. Our own Mr. David Sowards has also had him on his show a lot. He's a very funny guy, does a whole lot of really great stuff. I'm looking forward to him, I hope as much as you are. The amazing Mr. Jerry Armstrong, everybody.
Okay. Well, you enjoying the show so far? Yeah. Listen, I didn't hear that. Yeah. All right, okay, good. So. In doing magic, I'd like to explain that there's a lot of things that we don't see that we think we see, and that's called an illusion. Okay, I have like some big card here and little cards here, and let's see. What would you like, big cards or little cards? It doesn't really matter what card you want to choose, but this one's red, this one's blue, but actually what I need is my keys with me. So the cards disappeared, my keys appeared right in front of your eyes.
How did you do that?
How did I do that? It's called magic, yeah? So
It's an illusion.
it's an illusion, right? Like I was saying, I actually, when coming here, I got pulled over by a policeman. The policeman said, "Do you know why I stopped you?" I said, "No, why'd you stop me?" He said, "You ran that stop sign back there. Didn't you read that stop sign?" I said, "I don't believe everything I read." "Oh, you don't want to say that to a policeman." He says, "Okay, let's see your license and registration." I said, "Okay, officer." Here you go."
Wow.
There you go. Look, it didn't burn my money up, right? So, so I thought I'd done something that I probably shouldn't. I said, "Well, you're not really going to give me a ticket, are you, officer? I got this money here." And he said, "Are you trying to bribe me?" I said, "Oh, no, 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 I wouldn't do that. I was just wanting to show you something." I said, "See this dollar? Okay, watch this, officer. In fact, please don't arrest me for this either." "Okay, because I'm going to tear this money out." "Okay, see that? I'm going to tear it over here too, on this side. I'm going to take a big bite out of it. I can taste the mint." Okay, okay. It's all back together, yes. There's this lady who was pregnant, and she started screaming. "Shouldn't, couldn't, wouldn't." Doctor says, "Don't worry, those are just contractions." Okay. I have 6 cards here. In fact, talking about that policeman, let's go back to that again. Okay, with the policeman, you know the stop sign that I didn't stop at? Okay, he said that's the most important sign that there is. So I thought, what's the second most? That'd be the yield sign, wouldn't it? It'd probably be the yield sign. Sir, what color is the yield sign? Yellow, right? Yellow? Okay, well, guess what? Since the year 1970, the yield sign is not yellow. We see things we think we see, but we don't. The yield sign is actually red and white. If you don't believe me, when you leave here, driving out, see the first yield sign, and it'll be red and white. Yet we see them every day, and we think they're yellow. Isn't that amazing? So many. That's what an illusion is you think of something, and it fools your mind. Like I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cards. Okay, first card is a king. Put it right there. Second card is an ace. And these other cards are just blank. I have 4 blank cards, okay? I'm going to trade one of these blank cards for this ace here.